Hello and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 1, Episode 18. Uh, Today I'm actually just going to gather my animals, and I probably shouldn't leap from this tall area. Yeah, I made a stack of sequoia planks just to be marking mining areas, because it's actually quite nice to have just a bunch of these. Probably should actually gather some of this wood that I've placed, since it's much cheaper just to create a bunch of planks. Okay, so I'm just going to toss that there. Okay. So, first things first, there is some pigs down here, and there's sheep up there. Now, pig is a little closer, and I don't have that much time left, so I'm actually going to go for the pig first, since pigs tend to be very fulfilling for food. So, don't hesitate. By the way, apparently if you try to pull the feather off of a pheasant, even after it's completely regenerated its health, you can still kill it with trying to pull another feather out of it. So it's actually kind of more of a benefit just to kill it after that. So I don't see the benefit of just keeping pheasants around. I'm actually thinking about plucking them all to death. At least they'll be bringing me food. I hate that. Okay, these actually cause a loss of line of sight. Oh, come on. Hello? Do I literally have to beat you to... Okay, no, he finally recognized that I still have food in my hand. I think I'm having a little bit of lag for some reason. I actually want to take a look at that one area, the plains area that I had found. That was actually pretty nice looking. Okay, gotta let him catch up. This is one of those things that after you get a male and female pig, you can literally just butcher any pig you see out in the wild if you want. It's not very advised, but it doesn't hurt, because as long as you have a male and female pig, you're pretty much set. Now, pigs tend to be a little bit smarter, I see, than sheep. That's kind of disappointing since, I guess in real life they're about that. And you can only sleep at night. Well, guess what? It's night. I can see the edge of the moon. It should be night. Usually when you can see the moon, it's night. Yeah, apparently, in an upcoming patch, they're supposed to start creating bowls that can actually break. Like, most likely, ceramic bowls. But for now, you can actually just imagine that you throw the bowl away because you don't want to contaminate it and you have no way to wash it. So that can be the logic with that one. I made another barrel just to do this, just before a exploration. I have a stone hoe actually. I did plant some of that stuff. Actually, did I plant my... Okay, so finally, that stuff was supposed to be falling quite a bit ago. It doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, it finally did. I actually want to see. And this looks like it's grown. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna snag some fruit. Doesn't hurt. Actually, it's the opposite of hurt. Okay, but I do need to go grab some sheep and store this. 25 fruit. That's really actually very helpful to have large amounts of fruit. Do know, however, winter is going to be very harsh because you can't actually grow anything during winter. I hope they implement something like if it's underground and it's got a lot of light, you can have like an underground or even a greenhouse. A greenhouse would actually be pretty interesting. That way it can actually stay warm during the winter and produce food. That's actually something I would very much like to see. Also, apparently they do have alcohol now, which is always fun, though they've actually had to disable it temporarily because it needs to conform to the new barrel system. So, yeah. There is one alcohol that still is there. That's because you still need to be able to make vinegar. And the only way you can make vinegar is by basically distilling... Oh, where's the sheep? By distilling alcohol, basically. Wow, there's just so much ore around here. I'm actually quite pleased. I think it's just easier to just go through the side. There's actually more. So yeah, I'm actually quite set for at least vegetables. Vegetables are one of the, I think they're the second longest lasting material other than, ow. Okay, I wasn't watching where I was going. Yeah, other than grains. I can get back up actually. And you. There we go. More of these. And I've actually gotten more red bell peppers. These are one of my favorite foods personally in TerraFirmaCraft, just because, I mean, it's just so much food that can be produced by them, even though they're kind of small at times. Huh. Okay, yeah, things are loading in a little bit slower, probably because I'm in a mountainous biome. In fact, I actually am in a mountain biome. Ow. I've fallen to my death twice. Not so much to the death, but fallen, at least. And there's my sheep, but I can't get to them right now, because... Oh, wait. Did this one just fall? Oh, wow. I'm sure glad he fell. I'm actually... well, really, it doesn't really matter to me whether or not he falls or not. Specifically because, regardless, I'm going to shear them and eventually probably butcher them because they're males and I only need one. So let's get you to the place. Because personally, I actually do use these sheep for butchering, mainly because they actually do produce one of the most long-lasting foods available. Okay, I can go up through there. Okay, I have to literally jump again from here, because, can I actually get a better way around here, because I, like, doing this caveman style, leaping off cliffs and everything. Wow, there's just so many of these red bell peppers. Actually, I'm taking a look to see if I can... Okay, I might actually just be able to do this. Anything up high I can't get to, I will try to avoid trying to get to. But say like these... I didn't mean to bludgeon you, but you were in the way. See, that's kind of one of the downsides of sheep, is they're very, very, very dense. And they're very unintelligent. The fact that they will continue running for the rest of their lives. Oh, are you interested again? Nope. I've likely lost him because... Oh, I am suddenly lagging like mad. Whoa. Okay, I'm better. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to remember this area because this is like bell pepper heaven. Actually, I'm gonna mark this down. Just because I can. Are you interested again? Please say so, because I really need you to stop trying to kill yourself and let me kill you, because, okay, he's not going to listen. In fact, I'm just going to murder him. He's already injured anyway. Unfortunately, I don't produce a lot if they're not well fed. But still, it's enough to say I have... Ooh, I have actually a sheepskin. Probably could have sheared him for about the same, actually. Okay, you're interested? Let's go. Off to the butcher shop, off to the butcher shop, where I will get plenty of mutton, because you're still not worth keeping around for very long. I guess they're worth keeping around just because I have no idea where I'm at right now. I'm trying to find my way to the non-death area. Ooh. You stay alive because I actually need you. You too. Everyone, follow me. I am now the sheep herder. Hopefully I don't run into wolves. Wolves will kill these. I'm feeling like an idiot right now because I'm about to start jumping and likely killing these sheep in the process. Huh. I'm surprised that they're actually all still following me. And I've not fallen to their death yet. By the way, sheep make actually very good shields for arrows sometimes. I sense more skillies. And very angry things. Where am I? Okay. Whoa! Apparently I'm very good at rapid fire suddenly, because that was just bizarre. Actually, bludgeoning's better for them. So, I don't even know why I bother shooting skeletons, because in real life, I mean, you're going to miss everything shooting a skeleton. And if you do hit it, it's going to be very minimally damaging. Okay, where am I? Okay. Onward to the mountain again. Hopefully. Sometime this year. Well, I lost one, but now I have no need for the males anyway, really. This is going to be a very, very long trip. Especially since they're kind of slow. Another thing about sheep, they're actually kind of slow. Not as slow as cows, I think. And I have to be able to defend myself at any second. And anyone who gets left behind, except for the females... Okay. Again, they're very, very dense, and they lose sight of you within 10 blocks. This is bad, actually. Oh, I see more stuff I actually want to harvest over there, next to that waterfall. Okay. Mountain. Jump. Jump. Okay, I'm actually gonna just... If I can just get one female, then I'm fine. Jump. Jump. Thing called jump. Okay. Any of them left behind now? Okay, I got 2 females. It's actually better to have 2 females, just because you can produce more. I'll leave 1 male, because it really doesn't matter to me. I need... do I have stone on me? Actually, thinking I might want stone. Okay, the females, they'll be fine. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Okay. I'm actually almost home. I just have to avoid those. And hopefully the spiders will leave me alone. Hello? Do you see me? I'm like right here. I have presents or food or... Okay, he saw me. And I can't really outrun him. And he's got armor, so he's actually more of a threat than anything. I think he's given up on me, actually. Okay, I'm gonna have to abandon this endeavor for right now. Skeletons, I need a mace. Oh. I'm just going to sleep through the night. And hopefully not die. I shouldn't die. I'm actually pretty well off right now. But yes, this is the painful endeavor of trying to get animals to follow you. I need more arrows, actually. I'm actually very well off that I've gathered a lot of this stuff. I wish I could use the bones for something else. You can still make bone meal, but you can't make it out of, like, this. You have to actually grind it up in the grindstone. Actually, piercing... This is ballistic damage. I wonder if piercing would actually do any more damage to skeletons. I highly doubt it for some reason. I mean, really, javelins are completely useless after you get bows. So it's actually suggested that you just start switching to bows and a melee. And preferably a hammer would actually be pretty good. Ooh, got some extra arrows. Okay, you two, follow me. By the way, skeletons that have armor on still don't burn in the day. At least I don't think so. I haven't noticed any and stuck around long enough to actually test that theory. But yeah, if you really want some armor and you want it like desperately enough, you can actually go and kill some monsters for armor. They do drop it, but it's very rare, like vanilla. So it's still suggested that you go and find it, or make it yourself. Because not only will it be in better condition, because as vanilla, they're sometimes destroyed. Okay. Wow, first time I actually got one in. Ugh. I mean, they sometimes take very long periods of time to actually get in. Ooh. Okay. You're almost there. Almost there. Oh, finally. Now here's the thing. I now have animals to actually harvest off of. This can actually produce multiples, and it takes a very long time for them to actually grow, so it's actually suggested that, in fact, I'm actually going to do what I'm suggesting in the next episode, of course. Well, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. Have a nice day. I'm actually at a loss for what I need to do other than explore. So, I'm actually going to explore regardless for the next couple episodes. Because I need a lot of stuff, and I can't exactly live off of this. But yeah, see you in the next episode. Have a nice day.